Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space. I am your host, Zero Requiem 14. We're back about 2 weeks. It's like two
Yeah, roughly
weeks.
about 2 weeks.
Yeah, roughly about 2 weeks. Last week I was actually in Iowa because South Dakota does not offer three-wheel motorcycle safety training, so we have to go out of state for it. But I did get my motorcycle endorsement, and I actually went on my first ride yesterday morning. That shit is therapeutic. So anybody who ever has the thought of getting like at least like a motorcycle or at least getting like a three-wheeler, I'd say it's worth it. It's very therapeutic. It's fun, and you get to see the scenery too.
I believe that just having a fucking wind in your hair.
Well, that's if you're not gonna wear a helmet, which there's actually a no help. You don't need to wear a helmet out here, but I wear a helmet out of pure safety.
Oh yeah, I honestly I will wear a helmet mostly because people are idiots when it comes to driving.
Oh, absolutely. You never know. Like, and you got to make yourself like very noticeable too, so you can't be like all goth looking.
You can't just not at night.
Not at night. You gotta wear something bright, dude. Put some like reflective material, on the bike or like on your clothes. But even though it's a dangerous game, still, I enjoy it. I enjoy doing. Um.
Just bedazzle the shit out of your fucking jacket like fucking Jericho.
Oh hell yeah! Get the light up jacket. You just have a button.
Yeah.
Pew. Hell yeah! That then you'll definitely be noticed.
No, you know what would be cool if you do like before you start, you have a light up jacket that does the countdown that goes like 5,
The
4.
the Y2J fucking classic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Or if you, yeah, that would be fucking funny. But st- I'm still waiting for the day we get the actual like Akira bike to be like a real thing, and then it's like actively sold.
I think they have it. Uh,
Like I
I think
think,
they built one, but it wasn't like usable just for like display purposes.
yeah, it was like probably like at a convention or something like that.
No, actually, it wasn't even at a convention. They were like actually building it just for this kind
Mm.
of like a collector's item.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, but that's one thing that happened last time we were on the pod, and then funny enough, like the same weekend that we were watching SummerSlam, a lot of stuff at Evo was happening, and god damn it, man, I now that puts me in a pickle for like next year because assuming that Evo and SummerSlam are always going to be within probably the same like weekends, I'm like, damn, what do I do?
Well, they did announce next year's SummerSlam on August 1st and 2nd again.
Which and that's likely going to be Evo next year as well.
Yeah.
I mean, highly likely. I don't know if they officially announced the date for Evo next year, but I think the goal, at least at some point next year, is I want to go to Evo, like, because that'll be like my, assuming I don't go to any of the other like big gaming stuff, that'll be kind of like technically like my first convention I've ever gone to.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing for Anime Expo.
That one's good. That one's a good one too, because that's usually what, July.
It's always July 4th weekend. That's this shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough, especially with traffic out there too.
I know, like honestly, like well, not really, because I feel like I could just take the subway all the way to the fucking
Oh, to
what
the
is it?
convention center.
Yeah, to like a venture center.
Yeah, that's smart. That's definitely a smart choice. I kind of, you know what's funny too. Speaking of taking a train, because I was actually thinking when I visit Cali later this year. For anybody who doesn't know, that's gonna be on October 12th to the 18th. So there's highly likely a chance that I don't record a podcast, or if I'm able to, it's gonna be some very bougie way of doing it. Um, but when when I was thinking like if I visit Cali, I was like, maybe I should take a train over there.
it's funny because it'll pay more, but the experience of going on the train will be worth it.
That is true. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about it.
And it takes longer too.
Yeah, I'm busy right now. Oh, everyone's in the room. Everyone, all right. Not audio only listeners. I'm just letting you know. Bam, just like ran in. Hey, we live up to the moniker, you know.
Well, either way, you're gonna put some gameplay over
It's
this,
odd,
anyways.
yeah. Like I said, audio only listeners, they ain't gonna see that. But still, it's all right. It's funny because like I was thinking about doing that. I mean, like you said, is it gonna cost a lot? Oh fuck yeah. And the only thing that sucks about trying to take a train here, at least when I googled it, you have to go like up north, and then it's gonna take like 2 days for me to get to Cali. So that's already a lot of travel, like on its own.
Yeah, not just that, but it's felt like you have to like take 2 days like extra off just to like
It's
complete
2 day,
your.
yeah, like 2 days of travel going to Cali, and then 2 days back going to Cali. So that's kind of like the sort of dilemma of it. But eventually, I will eventually do it one day. Like I think, like just to kind of get on like my soapbox real quick. I definitely am feeling like this year alone. Like I actually told this to a coworker too. I think this is the happiest I've ever been in the past like year and a half. The fact I'm getting like so many opportunities to do stuff like this, and I was like, damn. It's gonna be, if I ever go back to Cali, like living there, it's gotta be a very particular situation, or this takes off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that or your parents get a house back in
I
Cali
don't
too.
I don't think they would want to. It's too expensive, dude.
That's true.
You know how the housing market is. Or all of us just, or the entire crew just decides to, let's go make a content creator house.
Yeah, I fucking imagine like
I mean, we be like the what's Kai Cenat's group again? Is it it's AMP?
I think so. I have no idea, but
I'm
probably.
blanking on that name, but like just it's Kai Cenat's crew, but it's a mixture of all races.
I was gonna say for my shit, like if we ever do it, the first thing we're gonna do is buy Trevor corn.
That's all I could say. We're gonna fill his room with nothing but like corn, and it's like, and then we're just gonna film it. It's like Trev, stop it with the corn addiction. We're never letting that. We're never gonna let that joke die. Unfortunately, it's the dumbest. I'm always gonna say it. It is the dumbest joke that has somehow stuck around in like the past like 2 years, and we still tortured the man for it. And there's even, and funny enough, like I think Jake. Wait, did Jake showed you right the little thing I gave Trev?
Yeah, yeah, I got it. I haven't had a chance to like go take it to him.
Have you texted him when you could bring it? Because
Ah, fuck,
you got until like next month before
yeah,
he
yeah.
hits the road. So, oh wait, give it to him on his birthday.
When is it?
I think it's tomorrow. As of the recording. Text Trev.
Uh,
You may want to text Trev
yeah,
just in case.
yeah, I'll text
Because
him.
I know you
I'm
two
up.
got. I know your guys' birthdays are not too far off, which yours is.
Fuck yeah. I'm 21. I'm turning 21.
Yeah. He's 21, guys. He's single and ready to mingle, y'all.
Uh, single regular mingle with fucking back problems. It's funny because I've been having back problems.
Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm starting to definitely starting to feel something now in terms of health issues, but eh, I mean, I'm still late.
No,
I wouldn't say like not, it's not like bad, but it's like I'm starting to kind of feel a little bit.
Nah, for me it was mostly because of my first job. My first job, I was like doing heavy stuff, and it was like basically I pick up everything like how I'm supposed to, but when I had to like put it inside the bin, I was bending over.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Oh, so you were having bad posture bringing it down.
yeah, because the thing is,
Ugh.
like, there's no way to bring it down properly, like
Mm,
into a bin.
yeah. Yeah, if you're putting something in a bin, yeah, it's like awkward as fuck to do it.
Yeah, so kind of like I feel like if I start doing stretches now or start trying to like do like something for my back, I'll be fine.
I yeah, probably do some DDP yoga or something. That might help.
Yeah. Well, that and then also it's kind of like my back gets stiff, like here and there.
So you can I think at that point, I mean, I don't know if you would want to invest in it, probably get a standing desk, but that is kind of a hmm. It's an
No, I'm standing
investment.
like all day at work, so it's kind of like
Just well,
I
I think well supposedly what they say because like I remember when I was looking up like because I thought about replacing this desk when I was just like nah I think I'm happy with this. I'll just like make modifications on it. Was people were always like praising standing desk for like it helps them with like productivity and what's it called productivity and just like kind of maintaining health so that way they're still up, which I mean I understand it but at the same time it's not something for me. I was just like cool.
that is that, but we also fucking. It's like how the hell are we gonna like be fucking playing video games while we're fucking standing this like fucking.
Do that shit, bro. Remember we did that as kids when like you go to like Toys R Us, Best Buy, or Walmart. You know how they have the little demo areas, and then you're like
I
staring at the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, that like that's my shit. Like I can't do that. Be fucking staring at the ceiling.
Well, you're not gonna be
Well, even
staring
though
at the
like I have,
ceiling, but like
well,
just
yeah,
to a certain level.
yeah, but again, it's like I don't know. It's like
Yeah, it's funny because like I said, like I remember I was thinking about it, but I was like, it's just sort of gimmicky at the same time, at least for me. Like if I'm gonna have a standing desk, that means I ended up getting like some type of office job of sorts.
honestly, yeah.
That's when I would get a standing desk. But if it's like
Actually,
if it's like this, I'm staying on a regular.
well, that or you could get a standing desk that has like those treadmills like on the bottom.
Mm. I was thinking about yeah, that would be good too. You're staying physical.
Uh-huh.
It's funny because like I think I have on my Amazon cart like a little treadmill thing, like just a standing treadmill. So, yeah, but yeah, anybody who wants to get a desk, or at least a standing desk, maybe consider getting that standing treadmill as well. At least you could stay physical.
Yeah, honestly, like I wouldn't mind like again. That's if I do kind of like some sort of like at home like work.
Mm-hmm. Like a more
Or
like remote job type shit.
yeah, if I had a remote job, like then yeah, it's more understandable. But it's like if I'm doing
This,
shit where I'm yeah,
yeah, just rather sit
like I
down.
want to be yeah, ready to sit down, feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, and I guess, and then other things that but moving on from like all that stuff, but other things that did happen while we were gone as well. Battlefield 6 just wrapped up its beta this past weekend. You and I played the first 2 days. Um, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on it, dude?
Again, it's it brought me back. It brought me back to like Battlefield 3 and 4.
Okay.
Just the gameplay of it.
Yeah.
Because again, like I played Battlefield Hardline. Hardline was alright, but it was mostly like fucking everyone was always like in the car
Mm.
when it came to it.
It's very
And then
like there wasn't really like as much like moment to moment like gunplay.
yeah, because basically Hardline was mostly just kind of like you were doing that cops and robbers type of shit.
Okay, so it really
Like
emphasized.
Yeah, I don't even know if you remember playing Hardline.
I don't think I did, but I do remember seeing trailers for it.
Yeah, and then Battlefield One just brought it back to like
World War
to the
One.
old stuff.
Well, it's World War
Yeah,
One,
World
but it's
War.
like classic like Battlefield, and I think that's still like I said. I'm somebody who's never really played like Battlefield games. Like the only one I've invested the most time into was really just Battlefield One. It's still, and I if I remember on my top 30 list, I had to check again. I think it's up there. It's up there as like one of my favorite games of all time. Just because like in terms of like again moment to moment gunplay and pure cinematics like of just being in the game and in the moment. You're riding around that fucking desert. You got tanks, horses, fighter planes, and just explosions, and it's like the most average game. Like that's the average game of a Battlefield One match.
Oh, and then you had like the train with the fucking
The war train. That shit
yeah
is
the war train.
so fucking sick, dude.
Again, well for me like Battlefield One, like I enjoyed it. The only shit is like again I had like an Xbox, and then like everyone that had an Xbox really didn't
Played
hop
them.
on Battlefield One.
Really?
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure Battlefield
yeah.
1 has a player base still. Last time I checked, like at least the few times I've ever gone on it, it's like it still has a player base. So, and it's kind of makes me think I'm like maybe I should go to it for like one day, just see how it is. But um but yeah, but playing Battlefield 6, I really enjoyed this game and I am as excited as I am for it. There is definitely quality of life stuff that does need to be kind of like moved around, but aside from that, the actual game fucking great. Like I'm excited for this game to come out. I'm just praying it doesn't get the 2042 like launch where it was just an absolute mess.
Honestly, again, like 2042, it could have been done better.
Yeah.
But again, for me, like I said, like I enjoyed Battlefield 3 and 4, especially when you fucking like blew up a whole fucking building just to drop it down like on someone.
Yeah.
That was
That's again what makes Battlefield so different from other games. It's the fact that you can get a cinematic experience in the game like that.
no, you can just fuck people over just by dropping them on the
Yeah.
fucking building.
You just see like an entire like gunfight happening. Here comes a building.
No, no, my funny and crazy shit. I think it was during 3 and 4 is when you drop the building wouldn't go straight down. It will kind of like start like tilting over.
Uh-huh.
So say like if someone was coming with a fucking helicopter or with a flyer or with a fighter jet and you timed it correctly, you'll fucking get them too. So that was fucking
uh again, only in Battlefield could you do something like that. Like you could
yeah.
just
Only
def
only in Battlefield where you could like fuck people over or even fuck your own teammates over by fucking dropping the building on them.
that's yep, you do that shit imagine doing that shit in Halo. That's like instant fucking kicking out of the match if that happens. Uh,
I
but
know.
but yeah. And I think what I find funny is that like all of the Call of Duty content creators, of course, are gonna have an opinion on it, and it's a shitty one. At least the big Call of Duty content creators. Like I think the most infamous one was from Swag, and he's I'm just like this is a hilariously like bad take. Like if you're gonna play Call like there's this is definitely like one of those stay in your lane like type of moments for him. Like Battlefield is definitely a different type of game, and I'd argue a much better like experience of a game. Like Call of Duty is just gonna always be like the arcadey, running gun shooter, which I enjoy for that.
Yeah, but like honestly, like I kind of feel like people are like if people are criticizing fucking Battlefield, that's mostly because it's like they haven't like played the old Battlefield games, or they're just used to like Call of Duty. It's like, dude, it's like every game is always gonna be different. Like
Mm-hmm.
for me, like Battlefield just it brings out a way where you could destroy like structures to try to you know either screw over your enemy or try to find like a shorter way to the objective. It's not like always about like you have your 3 lanes.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically Battlefield. You
Big
have
ass,
like your 3 lanes,
big
but
sandbox.
yeah, it's like for Battlefield, like you could have your 3 lanes, but you could always create a fourth or a fifth lane.
Yeah. I
It's like
think that's what
there's always
makes Battlefield the most interesting for me because it's one of those you can play the game the way you want to play it. Like, and if you try to play it like a Call of Duty, you get punished for it like so goddamn hard. Especially because that game is an actual like team oriented style of game where everyone has a role to play because like you got your assaults, your medics, engineers, and snipers, all that stuff. Everyone has a role to play in that game. Versus like Call of Duty, you can one man army that shit.
true. Not only that, but I kind of feel like with Battlefield, they mostly use like more realistic tactics when it comes to like to the
Mm-hmm.
weapons, especially like when it comes to the snipers. It's like if you like try to snipe someone and you see like the weapon drop off, it's because that's
Like
how
the
realistic.
bullet drop.
Yeah, it's like you have to like calculate um not just like how high you have to go, or but also like sometimes like the wind velocity.
Yeah, which I always, which is always good. Like if you can, because like that's probably like the closest game to like somewhat Milsim experience that isn't an extraction um like a Tarkov or other games like that.
Yeah, because what was it? I think for 3 and 4, it was like you mostly had to like
You have to line it up properly.
get to line it up properly, and also the sniper would tell you like what's your wind resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like then like
So
oh this shoot straight ahead and you get the kill. No, you really had to like know your wind resistance, how far you have to go, and and shit like that.
yeah, definitely. But Battlefield 6, it comes out what is it? It's like I think when you
October,
haven't is it October?
October.
Ugh. See, and this is kind of like the thing that like Gavin and I kind of like just realized that game comes out like I think it's like days after either days before or after Ghost of Yotei comes out. So the
Thing
entire the entire fall like lineup is such a hard season like this year because there's like well there's several demos that just came out, but there's also games that are coming out like very soon, which we'll talk about later, that I will say are like Black Friday worthy. I would say like I don't fault anyone for picking them up on Black Friday, but just the fall season in general, it's pretty fucking stacked this year, dude.
Oh yeah, it comes out October 10th. So it's basically I think
Yote I think
5 days.
comes yeah I think Yote comes out like 5 days prior, so I'm gonna be
No, I
uh,
don't think it's 5 days. I think it's 5 days after.
yeah Yote is yeah I'm gonna be we're gonna be busy on that. At least I am with Ghost. Battlefield 6. I might pick it up on Black Friday. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, actually no, my bad. It comes out the second, so 8 days after.
Yikes!
So yeah, Ghost of Yotei comes out October 2nd.
Oh God. Yeah. Well, I just know that week you ain't gonna see me for a bit.
Is
Weeks
that shit on? There's no deluxe edition for it, huh?
for Yote?
Yeah.
No, there is. It's well, there is a deluxe edition, and then there's like collectors that you get. Just kind of like the first Ghost of Tsushima, you can get like a little like, you can get the mask as like a as like their like collector figure type of thing.
Never mind. I think it's because they're sold out in
Yeah, everyone bought it. Oh my god, I. It's funny because I'm like, I remember I never really like to go for like collectors edition stuff just because obviously they're too expensive, but I would there are definitely games I would make exceptions for. Like I remember I was thinking of I don't know if I talked to you about this, but like I think the only one I ever considered like in past like few years was the Resident Evil 4 remake, like a collector's edition of that because I think you get like a Leon figure.
I honestly thought you were talking about Spider-Man 2, so you get the 19 inches of Venom.
You're lucky that I am very far from you because I would have strangled you like right there. God damn it. uh Aside from the stupid ass post that person made, that is a very dope figure though. The only other problem is too is like in terms of my room, it's very hard to like put figures on. Like I'd have to go through like a whole like restructuring of that shit.
Actually, I think all you gotta need is just like add some shelves like onto your walls, and then just
Yeah.
put the.
That's probably like the best way to do it, but I'd have to figure it out. So, but I don't know. One day, unless I make enough money to get my own place, and then I'm gonna have like my own like man cave room, and it's gonna be like too many. This is gonna be the sign of you have too many hobbies.
Actually, no. I think we could also get is like one of those display shelves,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think it's kind of like the same thing. Like if you have like a kind of like a dresser, just you can just do it with the display shelves.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, anyone who's seen my or at least the last few times I tried to stream, the way my room is set up, like it's basically been the same. Like I have like two like dressers over here that I could just put it on, but I'd have to move a couple things, but for the most part, it's doable.
I literally just counting right now. I have like 5 shelves full of Funkos and figures and Gundam shit.
Mm, yep, that's there you go. That's you got me beat out on that. It's like I don't even have all my Funkos like displayed out here. Like compared to like when I lived at my the other house, I was able to kind of like display everything there, but I had like a lack of closet space. Because now my closet has some of that stuff kind of like higher up displayed.
Oh yeah, I can't. I don't even have all my Funkos. I have some of them like in a have some of it in the closet. Because the only
Mm-hmm.
ones that I have out are basically mostly like my anime ones, and then it's like kind of like the exclusive ones that
Mm-hmm.
you could only get.
Yeah, I think like I have like my little like kind of Funko shrine was it's mostly a Demon Slayer one and then a couple from my work. We won't mention it, but I'll just call it the Bullseye Company. Like the Funko Pops that have like collaborations with them.
Did you ever get the Bullseye Spider-Man one?
Is it the one with the sweater?
Yes.
I think so. You know what? I'm pretty sure I did. And cuz I have the a Spider-Man one and then a Ninja Turtle one. So, yeah, that's I mean anybody doesn't know what the Bullseye Company is, I think you should I mean, you could just Google it. You know, Google's a free resource. We keep it vague.
Nah, yeah, I just remember I had that one. I remember when they first came out, or when they announced the that one.
Mhm.
I saw it in the back, and I was like,
You were
"Who did I
thinking of
text?" I no, I texted Zach, and I texted Daniel, and I was like, "Hey, I found these two in the bag. Want me to save it for you guys?" And they were like,
it.
"Yeah,
And did they buy it eventually?
yeah." They bought it like right after their shift ended.
Oh, that's funny. That's fucking hilarious.
It's funny because I think I did the same thing with the when they first came out, like with Nezuko for Demon Slayer.
Oh, that's right. I remember you were telling me about that.
Yeah, like I remember I found one like because they were opening up the boxes, and this was like I was leaving my shift too because I think like the truck came late that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw one and I grabbed it and I bought it like after my shift. And then I was going and I saw I think Barbara, and she saw me like, oh shit, like she's like, oh, I want that one, and I gave it to her just because we were talking about it, and then I was
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what, I'll go back just in case. And there was another one.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because I will find like mostly all like the or I look for like any of the Funkos that no like nobody would think we'll be getting
Mm-hmm.
when I was working over there. Because I even got the which one the Hello Kitty Naruto one too.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
It's so funny too
fucking
because there's a lot of like around like my location like there even though the I mean for anyone who has not been to like entertainment sections in those stores, they're usually a mess. Like it's just shit thrown all over the place. But this one, for some reason, the Funko Pop one is somehow somewhat organized. And I was like, huh, interesting. So I don't know if the vendors are doing their job like very well to like keep it as organized as possible.
that, or I feel like people aren't as crazy as how it was before.
That's
Because
true.
yeah, because I remember fucking like every time like when there was like a new Funko and they were like, "Oh, can you guys go check?" I was like, "No, dude, like we checked. There's nothing in the bag. We haven't got anything."
It's
And
the
they're go like, and it goes like it says you guys have five in stock, and
oh,
they
it's just
always
like
have
you
to
have
put
five, but then there's like they're not even on the floor or they're not even in the back.
then
So someone probably
yeah.
already picked it up and probably bought like mass or bought the entire like box.
No, it was like sometimes where it was like those kind of like those where it said they were supposed to get them, but we never got them,
Oh
and
god.
then we get them
Yeah.
like a few days after.
Oh my god, that's like the worst thing that can happen. That's actually what my store is going through right now. Like they had to delay the trucks like to this week and it's bad. It's bad, dude. Like to say the least. Like I've never, the one thing I will say is at least this company is paying me a lot, but the amount of the dumb shit they do is like what pisses me off and that's like what's tempting me to like just straight up like throw my arms up and leave, but I'm getting paid too much to leave an opportunity like that. So I'll just I'll roll with it. But
Yeah,
consumerism.
I'm not getting paid enough at my fucking job. I want to fucking leave.
Hey, just letting you know there is a in my city. So
Am I gonna if I'm gonna live for free at your house? I'll consider it.
you have to negotiate that with the folks over here. But nonetheless,
So yeah, I could take my own. I could take my own car.
damn, traveling here is gonna be a bitch too. Like, especially because you got a older car. Because I remember I was gonna tell this to Josh and Trev, like if they were gonna try to do a road trip. I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if y'all can actually make it just because of your guys' cars alone. Like I even asked my dad about it, and he said they got older cars. That's gonna be too rough on your guys' cars. Like you're better off flying.
Well, it also depends what kind of cars they have.
They kind of.
Like I know for because I know for my car, I think the last time they took it to like Rosarito, but this was like I think before COVID.
So it's like years ago. So
Yeah, but again, it's like for my car, I already have like almost 130,000
damn,
miles on it.
damn, that's a lot. Yeah, but
I know, but
uh-oh.
again, it does the job right.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, because it's funny because like I've actually thought about going on a road trip as well. Like I almost like was gonna consider it when I was gonna visit later in October, but I was like spending wise, it's gonna be probably like double that. Like I wouldn't even
Here-
like I'd have the storage in my car, but then like the cost of it's gonna suck. And
Yeah,
because
because
and it's also a lease too, so I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say
luckily,
the
well, the projection I have for like the mileage is actually like under because I own like what do I take my car for is literally from
working back.
work to home, and home to work. It's literally that. Like I haven't really like done too much. Then again, that's just like more of a fault of my own where I haven't really like gone out of my way to like look up like events to do. But even the locals out here say like there's like legit not much to do out here outside of like a few things that like you experience it once, you pretty much experienced it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks like living like in a place where you don't have like that much to do. Like I honestly feel like it's good because you're saving money, but at the same time it's kind of bad because it's like
I'm
you
losing
want
out
to do,
on
yeah,
socialization, which is
yeah,
I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on this pod like with like others, but like it's definitely something that's like missing. That's for sure. But
yeah.
I mean,
Because
go on.
like for like I like one time I went on a road trip with my mom, but we went like all the way to it was here in Cali though, but we went all the way to like Eureka.
Jesus, where the fuck is that?
So that's 6 hours away from San Francisco.
Oh my god.
So the shit is that you're basically like up north in Cali, and since it's like it's kind of like a small town, and it's like a small kind of like there's like slaughterhouses, and then people that go out in boats and fish. So over there, people make their money and have money. The only shit, there's nothing to spend their money on.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's kind of
like,
like you're building
yeah.
funds, but you're not. But that fund is like, well, where are those funds going to? Absolutely nothing. We're online shopping.
But granted, the fucking weather over there is always fresh as fuck because you're near the ocean. Is it'll be like when I went, I think it was like during the summertime. It was like it wasn't hot. It was like mostly foggy, but just the air itself, it just felt like so. I didn't want to leave. Just put it like that.
Hmm. But you couldn't like see yourself like living like out there.
Yeah, honestly, like I couldn't see myself living out there. And then because like we went to go visit like one of my mom's friends, but I'm like, dude, it's like it just felt like so nice just having like you have it's kind of like you're living by the ocean, but you don't have you're not surrounded by traffic. You're not surrounded by like kind of like that toxic vibe like you have here in LA. It was more
Okay,
like,
I got you.
yeah,
Yeah, because I still remember when I was living in Cali that if I was gonna move out of Santa Clarita, like the first place I thought of was Camarillo. I love the weather out there, and I mean the times I went there, it did not seem like there was like that much traffic. Maybe outside of like the outlets over there because of tourists, but then that's it. Like it was kind of like a slightly more isolated area. Plus, you got beach weather coming in that way too.
Oh yeah, going like all the way like towards Oxnard, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Around like, I mean, I went. I don't know if I would go as far as Oxnard, just because it is kind of it's just right at the ocean. Then just houses over there in general are going to be more expensive. But I still remember when I was living there, I was considering like around that the Ventura County area to live in. Like
Dude,
it's like
like yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, for when it came to like Oxnard, it does have kind of like a lot of gated communities.
yeah, that's true. It's super. It's a very safe area from what it looks like, but I mean, then again, we speak from this as visitors. We don't speak from as actual like residents. And I
Actually,
mean,
that and also it is kind of like what is it kind of like a military kind of type of town
so it's
because they
very,
do have like
so they're very like, oh yeah, they're very like they actually like stay in the right direction.
yeah. So it's kind of like because there is I think like a base. I don't think it's an army base. I think it's like a naval base that's like around that area.
Okay. So, well, that's good to know. I don't know. Maybe who knows? Maybe that's where the content creator house goes to, Kevin.
That's if there's work over there. Shit.
I mean,
I mean,
my work is transferable, but I can only speak on my end. I don't know about everybody else.
oh no, my work is transferable too. I know there's a,
No.
but again, like I wouldn't want to fucking like kind of get. I'm kind of like tired of this fucking like kind of job because it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's always
Some
it's.
bullshit.
I'm not gonna. It's bullshit. Plus, it's never gonna be steady.
Ah, it's like it's too inconsistent.
Yeah, because the shit is like everything depends on the um economy
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to it.
Cell phones and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like I would like I'd even admit like even my own company is kind of like it's hard for me to recommend nowadays just because like it's it's too broad of a like sure they can hire a lot of people, but that's also a lot of people who get denied.
That's true. Not just that, but also with the I think the shit that they did during I think what was it? The beginning was it the beginning of this year?
Oh, when they
Where
were
they did
like when they were going away from like certain programs.
yeah,
Oh, dude,
I
that's
think
definitely the
uh,
biggest. That definitely contributed. Like, I would even say, like, look, there are things about the company I don't agree with. That was one of them because that was where they made the most money. Like, that's the reason why a lot of people liked shopping there. Nowadays, it's kind of hard. I don't blame anybody for not shopping there because of the absence of those programs and like just the
I know
and helping the smaller like businesses on top of it.
it's funny because my brother and his wife well his wife is a teacher, so
Mm-hmm.
she'll always go to buy supplies. But ever since that, it's like she I think the last time she was like, I haven't been to save like so much money not
Yeah.
going to
Oh,
because of it.
yeah. Unfortunately, and definitely. Like, I think, and that's what makes it sad for me. Like to really like recommend people. Like, I'll give them this. It's like I can say I enjoy the work I've done for for the company, but I will admit, like I mentioned earlier, there is too much. There are some things that will definitely like deter me. Granted, that's not going to be one of them, just because it doesn't affect me personally, but I understand how it affects others. Like I always look at things from like a broader scope, like as much as possible. I try not to keep it as narrow, because that's what we call because we hate people with tunnel vision. Like, have
And not just that, we also gotta look at the like you could be against like stuff and everything, but at the same time, it's like you also gotta make your money.
exactly. You gotta, in a way, it's kind of sort of the necessary evil to do in my case.
Yeah, even for me, like during the whole time where for what was it? What they did the immigrants like walk out and everything. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like I'm like, yeah, but it's like if I do a walkout, there's nobody gonna be paying my fucking bills. There's nobody gonna be
Unfortunately, yeah.
like telling me like, oh, here's some money for food or whatever. It's like, no, I gotta go to work because I have bills to pay. I have kids to support. I got shit that I have to do.
Yeah,
Like,
you have
like
you got responsibilities that are that only that can support. Unfortunately, it's
yeah.
but there will be like it's unfortunately the state is that the U.S. is going to be as divided as ever for the next several years. Unfortunately, and I'm just saying I'm probably a few steps away from being a Canadian, shoveling snow and shit.
Okay, watching hockey.
Oh hell yeah! It's funny because one of my coworkers is actually Canadian too, and
Oh shit.
what we kind of have a joke, or one of my other coworkers is he says like, "What's the problem with him? Oh, he's Canadian. That's it." It's not like he has an actual issue. It's just he's Canadian,
Vice is reminding me of How I Met Your Mother type of shit.
right?
No, what what really fucking makes my day is like fucking watching like those House Park fucking like clips of
Oh my,
fucking
oh my
them making fun of
South
him.
Park is going on such a like scorched earth fucking run, and I love it. And I'm like, it's the only way I see South Park. It's like, how, like, whose feathers can we ruffle today? Bet. That's all they have to say.
Bro, of him like sleeping with fucking Satan in downtown LA.
Oh my god. That shit is
And
funny.
again, it's like I feel like South Park would never be like against the people. I feel like they're always with the people.
Yep.
Like they always put like their employees and then like their yeah, they'll put their employees like benefits over themselves.
Which you gotta love Matt and Stone Park. Or you gotta love them for doing that shit, dude.
Yeah, because I like in the, what was it, the restaurant that they have, uh Casa Bonita. Dude, they're paying their employees like I think it's 31 or 33 an hour.
Nice. That's living. That's a living wage right there.
Yeah, but the thing is like they tell the customers don't leave a tip because they're the ones who are,
Footing the bill.
cause, yeah, so because like they're the ones that are paying them like their livable wages, so there's no point of leaving them a tip, like
It's like tipping is just
because like,
basically, yeah, like it's just tipping them is just to be nice. That's really it.
yeah,
But they don't have to. I'm sure people still tip to them, just to be like, maybe just the customer service is good. So who knows? Maybe that's.
yeah, but
Wait, where's Casa Bonita though?
Colorado.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
shit.
amazed he didn't go because it was in Colorado.
Well, I wasn't really in Denver when I went to Colorado. Because I was in Aurora just for a little bit, and then we went back home. It was mostly for me just to see Bucky's at like the edge of like Colorado.
Thing is, Denver is what the fuck?
What
Oh, it is in Denver.
does it say where it is? It Denver specifically or Because if it's Denver, then there's a. I'm like, well, I think I may have found my line of work if I choose to move there.
Uh, actually, no, it says Lakewood.
Lakewood, Colorado. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
Lakewood.
maybe I'll look up. I'll have to ask like everyone else. What's Lakewood like?
It's funny because I did look up Casa Bonita, and they have one here in LA.
Oh, really? Just like that's
Yeah,
funny though.
but yeah, I don't think it's like actual like some shit that is Casa Bonita. I think it's just like a fucking.
Kind of like a pop up.
Oh no, it's uh, they sell merch.
Oh, it's a.
Yeah, Lars. It says Lars selection of anime merch.
Oh, interesting. Wow, I didn't know South Park was classified as an anime, even though they had that one episode. Uh, did you send it on the?
Oh no,
I just heard
I'll
a
send it right
Discord
now.
noise. I just heard a Discord
Uh,
noise. That's all.
no, I'm getting notifications because of Marvel Rivals.
Oh, okay, okay. Damn, I haven't touched Marvel in a while.
Yeah, again, it's because what's it called? On their disc. Well, I have like their Discord for
Hmm.
uh
Okay. I know. It's probably for like the Blade stuff.
uh yeah, no, it's kind of just basically just notifications for like updates and shit like that
Mm-hmm.
or cosmetics.
Yeah. Let's see. New message. I'll probably look that up later. Um,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, yeah. What is it? Throne of Null on August 21st after Phoenix ascended onto the battlefield. Null fully awakened, yet even the God of Darkness is not free. Bound by
hmm.
the lingering force of the Phoenix, Null must remain on his throne, locked in a struggle to consume the Searing
Hmm.
or Searing. I think it's just a new map for Rivals.
Hmm. All right. But yeah.
Again, it's just mostly notifications. Like sometimes they'll like Discord will tell you like um cosmetics, um like just updates for technical difficulties. Like say for like PC right now, like uh game client freezes and
Oh, just
GPU crashes.
kind of just like
Like
standard, like just keeps you like updated on like any like bug fixes, stuff like that.
yeah, bug fixes anything. Well, I think it's mostly like for PC players that like because you know half of the time it's like when it's like consoles like everything's like running as one compared to PC, like you have your CPU, you have like this and everything. Like so,
Mm-hmm.
one so uh, if one of their bugs is kind of messing up the CPU, like you can't play for shit.
Ugh, yeah, it's gonna be the scary thing of when I join the PC Master Race. Well, only time will.
Again, again, you could always get like a portable piece, uh, pre-built in
Yeah,
Best
that's
Buy.
true. Yeah, and here's the funny thing. I remember because I went to Sam's Club because I bought like a new like mouse and keyboard set, and so only reason I bought this is one because I kind of want to try to get back into mouse and keyboard. Two, this is a smaller keyboard because I had like a full size one, like a Logitech wired one that is now just sitting in my closet, and just in case I whatever happens to this keyboard, I have that at least. But so far, I'm really liking the keyboard. It's pretty fun, and it's got Hall effects too, so big plus on that one. I just had
You
to.
know what?
I just need to figure out
I,
the
I,
program for it.
I was gonna say, you know which keyboard I kind of want to get? It's like that the detachable keyboard.
Split one, right?
Yeah, the split one where it's basically small enough where you could use like the buttons and everything for like one hand, and you don't have to worry about
The
like having
other
like the
half.
full size. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen those. It is cool, like just to see the technology in that. But I'm just like, I'd rather just have like a small keyboard personally. But that's cool though. And the good
Like
thing
I
about,
wouldn't.
I think the cool thing about this set is like it's also comes with a mouse, and so far the mouse is it's it's a little heavier compared to my Corsair one, but it's not bad. It's still like pretty decent weight. It's not like crazy heavy.
It's funny because my series is fucking light as fuck.
Yeah, and my the keyboard I have, it's got weight because it's aluminum. Because like it's an aluminum base and it's got the little wood finishes too. So I don't know. I think it's mostly the aluminum that's adding the weight to it.
And when you crash out,
Oh, it's gonna be
you
the
break your,
it's the
it's gonna
fucking
be your desk broken instead of your keyboard. You're like, you're be, yeah, you're be like, hey, I think so. I have to get a new keyboard anymore.
this is gonna you can see like a giant like a hole like right in front. It's like like everyone's like celebrate my desk setup. You just see this gaping hole like on the front. It's like huh. That's interesting.
Like you're mad that you lost, but you're not mad because your fucking keyboard took like um took the punishment.
It was the desk that took the punishment.
Yeah.
Shit's funny. But
Oh, it's like see right now, like because I'm on Best Buy, you could get a a pre-built with Ryzen 5 5500 with 16 gigs of memory, and
okay.
then the 65 XL or the AMD like RX 6500
Okay.
with 4 gigabytes of RAM and then 1 terabyte of
Is it
SSD.
is it DDR5 or 4?
It
Cuz
is.
cuz I know when my friend when back home at Target they said like if I were to say if I wanted to do streaming like at the same time with my PC is get DDR5 RAM specifically. That's what they were like recommending to me. So that was like I kind of
Nah,
always kept that in mind.
just tell me like 16 gigabytes. It just tells me 16 gigabytes, but let me see. Product name, blah 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 blah. No, it doesn't tell me. Oh
Hmm.
wait, no. Is GDDR6.
DDR6. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, I'm still kind of like I'm not like gonna buy a PC right now. Like I'm it's gonna literally it'll that's gonna be like something I have planned for next year. Like I'm probably gonna because like what I could do, and that's like if I'm just psychotic enough to do it, which I likely will be, is I could do one pre-build for like for just general gaming, and then the other one then have another for like strictly like recording and other shit. So literally running the dual PC setup.
I
It's like
honestly thought you're gonna be like saying like I'm gonna get the that new Rogue Ally X for Xbox.
see, which we could kind of talk about just like a little bit. If the supposed leak is true, that Ally X is like $1,000, and I was like, yikes, that's uh. See, that was gonna be the deal breaker. I was like, if this is $1,000, fuck no. As cool as
Yeah,
it
but
is, as cool as it is, I don't have. I'm not gonna spend that much for a handheld.
I'm spending that much for a handheld.
You would or you wouldn't?
I honestly would, because the thing at the same time, again, you're spending 1,000 on it, and you can still hook it up to your monitor.
True.
So again, it's like, and you can still hook up uh
I mean,
your
it's
controller, and you can still hook up like a mouse and keyboard to it. So basically, spending $1,000 on something like that small, where you could like hook up everything, have it like on the dock, and then just hook up like your monitor and everything, and you could play it like that. And then whenever you want to like go, and whenever you're on the go, you just want to continue playing your game again. It just putting like on sleep, take it with you, and then play on the go. Like
mm,
for me, like I kind of find like the convenience of it compared to like the downside of it's $1,000.
yeah, that is true. And like, it's kind of like one of those machines that like you got to be like fully committed on like so much because that's the thing. Like for me, it's like it's cool. I do see like the can like that aspect of it, but I would say it's just like at that point because that was always going to be the problem for me. It's like how much is this shit going to be? Because this is going to be a very expensive thing. I just wanted to know the damage to it because I think the if you get the ROG Ally on Best Buy, that's the more expensive one. I think it's like 800, something like that, and that's with the
The
most storage and all.
Yeah, because I think it's like the 1 terabyte.
Whew, shit.
Yeah, because I think it's well, shit.
Yeah, I think like
Yeah,
a
because
one. It's like a 1 terabyte or something like that. And I will say though, it is using the most like the latest technology because I think it has like it's got like one of the newer like graphics chips in that Ally X. But I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Like it's another one of those maybe down the line I'll consider it, but I have to think about it for for now.
yeah,
It
because
is.
honestly, it's like if you do the one with the 1 gigabyte, basically just the difference is on also like the two USB ports.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so you get two USB ports. And then I think the processor, like, yeah, it has the same processor as the Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And that's I mean, you could I mean,
And then,
I guess like the other cuz like the big thing about the Ally X is how popular is this thing going to be? Because if you think about it, it's still just Stream Decks, like those portable PCs in general, are still very niche. Like for a product.
yeah, and then, oh, also, before I forget, because it says it's the 24 gigabyte with a 1 terabyte SSD. So it's basically,
So 24 gigs on base storage, and then there's a 1 terabyte SSD slot,
no, I think it's
or it
24,
comes with 1 terabyte SSD.
it comes with 1 terabyte SSD, but I think it's 24
Get
gigabyte of
of
the
memory.
processor.
Ah, so
Yeah.
oh that shit's gonna run fast then. Okay.
Oh yeah, like the RAM is 24 gigabytes, and
Oh,
then
okay.
the
Yeah,
other one is 16
that's
gigabytes.
damn, damn. Okay.
Yeah, not just that, but okay, so they both do the LPDDR5, but the other one does
Is it DDR
the
four?
one with the 1 terabyte is the LPDDR5X.
Ooh, okay. Hmm.
Yeah, and then it says the battery life is up to 8 hours.
Hmm. Okay, that's like decent. It's it's not like I mean that's what one if one continuous session. That's all right.
Yeah,
Plus, like if you have it in docked, so that's probably gonna charge it already.
Yeah, but again, it's like how long are you gonna keep on playing games like on handheld
Handheld mode,
version?
yeah, that's like at some point your hands just gonna start getting fucking arthritis at that point.
Yeah, but not just that, but I kind of feel like if you're gonna play like games like on handheld, it's gonna be like games where it's like you want to play on handheld just for
You want to play
the
like the
handheld.
like for 5 minutes or something like that. It's like
Well,
I think a perfect game for that would be like Hades. You just want to go on a quick run.
yes, that or it's like say like you want to get or just want to play like kind of like those fun games like Among Us and then like the other ones that are kind of
Mm,
like it.
yeah.
Like I think those if you want to play like for 2 or 3 hours, if you have people to play with, it
Mm-hmm.
and you have the handheld, it's worth it. But then if you're gonna do it on dock and like connect it to your
Like a
um
monitor or TV or whatever
monitor
you're gonna play on.
and play, yeah, like I get Euro like and then do your mouse and keyboard, you'll do Call of Duty or to Battlefield.
What
Like I get you'll do that.
insert shooter.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Again, I could play Fortnite on handheld. I have played Fortnite on handheld.
Switch.
So for me, like, yeah, Switch. So it's kind of like,
See, and that's the funny thing that and like to kind of circle back to like the Switch 2. That's kind of like the only reason I would play it just to try it. But even so, like in terms of value, it's definitely got to be the Ally X. Like no matter like what way you look at it, Ally X is right now like the best option. It is just coming at a very heavy price, which I see from your perspective that kind of does help. Now that I think about it, it does make sense, but it's still $1,000. I don't know. Maybe that's definitely one of those. Ask me like in like a year if my mind has changed, and then just see what happens from there.
that, or like say if someone has it and you play on it to see like how will you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's like say like if I have it and you come over when I have it and you're testing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you're gonna see
Maybe my mind
like
changes.
how,
Shit
yeah,
like that.
maybe your mind changes.
Yeah. I
But
mean, that
again, yeah, like again, it's like you could play Steam games, you could play Xbox games,
Epic
and
does
then
it.
there's
It has Epic Game Store as well, right?
yeah, Epic Game Stores too. Like imagine
That's
like you could
yeah.
play it
So
all.
that's already big right there. So it's
Yeah,
already big with the fact that it is like a specific Windows client that is catered to gaming specifically.
yeah, and then like there's some games that are on PlayStation 5 that are moving to PC.
Spider Man, God of War, Helldivers,
Spider-Man, though. Yeah,
and The Last of Us as well.
yeah. So see, it's kind of like say like if you're on a road trip and you're trying to play the Last of Us
Mm-hmm.
just to just to play it, you could play it like on the go. Because
Yeah, that's
again,
true.
because again, where PlayStation messed up with the Portal
You need to be connected
having
to your
to
PS5.
PS5.
It's
Yeah,
it's not a true like actual like on
handheld.
the go handheld console. And
It's basically
that's what pisses me off about the Portal.
yeah. Like again, honestly, and then if you want to like stream games on it, you have to pay for
Through cloud.
extra. It's like premium what?
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh no, it's called
right.
premium, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
so you have to
so
pay
you
for
have to
PlayStation
pay a
5.
lot. Like that's the thing. That's the thing that pisses us off about Sony, man. Is like they're like doing so much dumb shit they can get away with it too because there's like a lack of competition, especially on Xbox's end.
Yeah, but if you look at Xbox, you're what paying 15, 17 bucks for um
General
Game
Game Pass,
Pass.
but if you're paying for Ultimate, which is $20,
Is it 20 bucks?
last time I checked it was.
Uh, But again, you're paying $20 for Ultimate, but you get to play games
All from
on PC
generations.
from generations. Plus, you get like say like if you have a Series X
Me.
and then you have a PC, but half of the time like there's games they could play on the PC, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's games they can play on the Series X. But
Yeah.
again, you could play on both.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I give like for Xbox, like for them, you're paying $20 for it. I find it worth it. But for paying premium for
For PlayStation, it's
PSN,
like you
yeah,
when you stack that all up, it's basically bullshit.
yeah, because it's just like okay, so I have to pay premium price just to play like
Some
PS3 games.
games. Yeah.
Yeah,
PS3, PS1, PS2, and PSP.
yeah, and not even fucking. You could pay like what $35 for the whole year for fucking Nintendo, and you could play all the GameCube games that it came out with, the Game Boy Color,
Yeah, with the that
Advance.
Nintendo what's it called? I'm blanking on the name of it, but that pack.
Yeah, I think it's just like their online fucking like services, but their online services with that pack.
Yeah, but we gotta remember this is fucking Nintendo.
Yeah, but again, it's like you got to think about it. It's like
It is cool. I'll give it that. It's cool, but like, cause like the big thing for me, like, when it comes to the Switch 2 is like that online pack was the big one was the fact that Soul Calibur 2 is playable. I just heard it's shit.
we were so covered too, but that's just like old though, old.
Yeah, but like the thing is like supposedly it's like that whatever emulator they're using, it is not consistent. So like it's way better if you do it like off an like actual emulator. That's what I heard. So it's like of course
Yeah,
Nintendo has got to figure out a way to fucking undercut or like do the most minimal like work. Fucking billion-dollar ass company that I love and hate so goddamn much.
yeah, not just that, but also with Xbox. At least with Xbox, you would buy like the developer pack for $20. You could literally add like emulators and download
Mm-hmm.
all the games onto a hard drive and play it
Yep.
on the emulator, and you're on the Xbox.
Yeah. It's crazy too because like that's something I still have yet to do like on my Xbox, but I haven't even touched my Xbox like for a hot minute. I think the last time I played it was literally when we were getting footage for Tony Hawk. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to play that again. It was fun.
And I gotta hop back on the Mecha Break.
That's assuming there's even like players on it still,
I think there is still players on it. The only
but
thing is just
probably the queue times are gonna take a minute.
yeah, probably. But again, I haven't touched it ever since I landed on Grandmaster 5.
Oh, you just stop. You're like, I'm good. Or you're like, or what was it that you said? You kept going up, then you kept going down, or something like that. It's literally like a
I'm like,
pendulum.
yeah, I was like, I'm like, for me again, playing as Falcon, I think it's one of, for me, the only mech that I'll play, mostly because of it's fast and because you convert from basically a mech to like a fighter jet.
Hmm. So it's like the most fun for you.
Is the most fun for me. I think it kind of reminds me of Gundam, the Wing Zero.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, only time. I mean, the only thing. I mean, for me, like the only reason Mecha Break needs to get his players back. I mean, starters, the monetization. That's one, and to bring it to PlayStation already because you're missing a lot of players right now because of that.
Honestly,
And
yes.
it's the motherfucking game is free. So
Yeah, not just that, but also kind of like I kind of want to play it like with Gavin and Gus, just to see
I
like
think Gus is
how.
more down for it. Gavin is kind of like it's too. I will admit though, it's like too weird of a game. It is unique. I'll give it that. It is a very unique type of multiplayer, but that's the thing. It's way too unique that it's like it's not the easiest to get into. Like even when I tried it, I was just like, it took me like a day to figure it out.
Dude, I don't know why, but when I played it, I was like just I don't know. Like for me, it's like especially I think with Falcon mostly. Like with Falcon, I just got the hang of it like real quick.
Hmm.
The only thing is just when it comes to your boosters, that's the only thing you gotta keep track on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I mean, still, I think we're always gonna say it that Game Pass is still gonna be like, or just like Xbox in general, like is a surprising, even though they've lost the race like ever since. But I'll give it this: they are definitely more of a convenient device versus like PlayStation, where they kind of just like bullshitting us half the time.
True.
But and hey, Ally X when that comes out, we have to we're gonna beat down on the Sony ponies, Kevin, and we're gonna remind them we could play your games on an Xbox device. Remember that, okay?
I'm really again. I kind of want to get the Rogue Ally X right
It
now,
is cool.
think,
It is a cool device. I will say that.
but I think the Rogue Ally. I mean, like the other one that's coming out.
Which one?
I think the screen is bigger.
Wait, which one? The
The Rogue Xbox Ally X.
I actually haven't even like looked too much into the specs of it, other than like the like internals. But I forgot what that screen size looked pretty decent. So what? Probably a 16, probably 16-inch screen.
Again, I don't remember
Mm.
because I remember like I saw it when it first came out, but I didn't see like because they haven't announced anything like of it lately.
I mean, I think
Ever since,
they just wanted to have that just let people know, hey, we're doing something in collaboration with ROG, so just be ready for
yeah,
it. Because and especially if the rumor is that like they're also going to probably be working on the next console together. I mean, that's probably like the precursor to it. So, you know, again, like I think now I will say this, Kevin, like it kind of brought me just brought a thought out of me. Like even if I already moved to the PC master, let's just say hypothetical. All of us have moved to the PC master race. If any, would you even consider getting a console like at that point?
honestly, I kind of feel like I would, but it depends on. I feel like if I get a console, it'll just be like the next PlayStation. Because
Fair
again,
enough.
if I have a PC, there's no point for me to get an Xbox because I already have a PC.
Fair enough.
Because honestly, not all the games are always gonna be like on
On
what do you call
PC.
it? Yeah, on PC.
Or
Because
like in the case of
PlayStation,
like PlayStation, it's like it's more if they eventually come to PC, but it's always like that like timed exclusive type of thing.
yeah,
Like, see, that's like where I'm like torn is like how bad is my FOMO? It depends on what the game is. Like,
yeah. Because I
I
think
probably would be in the same boat though. I probably would just get another PlayStation and then I'll be content with it, but I'll like play it like occasionally.
yeah, because I think it's like, well, what is it? The I think for GTA 6, it's coming to console first, and then it's delayed like
PC release
3 or 4
is
months
usually like
on
a
PC.
for PC release, it's usually a year like minimum.
No, but I think it's for this time. It's like about a few months, like the after the
Mm,
console release.
mm, I mean, it's Rockstar, dude. So that's the thing. Like, I mean, this is just more of in terms of Rockstar's like track record. This is how they usually have been. Because I think even like GTA 5, it was mostly on. Obviously, it was on like 360 PS3 generation, but then it moved to PS4, Xbox One, and it didn't get PC until like way later, like into that game's like life cycle.
Yeah, but again, but remember when they announced it, they did announce it's coming to console first, and then later on to PC, like after a few months.
Well, I think GTA 6, it's probably gonna be a year because this is a pretty ambitious game for them. So they want to have consoles first because that's going to be the most stable they could run it on. Because then we don't know what the PC port's going to look like until well it releases. I'm really,
Oh, also for
I'm
the
betting that it's going to be like a year to 2 years for it to be on PC, and 2 years is a lot. I'm realistically, I'm going to say like a year, year and a half, 2 years if it's extreme.
again, because I feel like because they're delaying it so much, I don't feel like it's gonna be that much behind when it comes to console.
Mm.
And then and then with the road, I like the Xbox. I like X. It's the same thing, 7 inches.
Yeah. Uh,
So
yeah.
7 inches. The only thing is like the way that they have it. It looks like you have an Xbox. It's kind of like how they have it with the what you call it, the fuck, the PlayStation Portal, where
Mm.
it has like it kind of looks like the controls on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that
It's probably gonna be
again.
more ergonomic just because it has a controller mold to it. But
Yeah,
I
honestly.
probably still am gonna plug like a different controller though. I just wonder if it
Yeah,
classifies as a PC though.
I feel like it does. It
Yeah,
should.
I assume it should. So, uh, yeah, that's. I mean, gaming's always gonna be a fun time, even though like even though I keep seeing the Doom articles of it of the gaming landscape, even though people don't like to play things outside their circle. Like I easily like because especially because Game Pass right now has like kind of like introduced me to so many other games. I'm like, damn. It's like why did I play this on Game Pass? Like the biggest one, like I will always mention it, Expedition. Expedition 33, it's easily like one of my favorite games like the year, probably going to win game of the year. Yeah, that's what I'm just
And
saying.
again, you were lucky enough because you got an Xbox.
Mhm. I got an Xbox at like the right time and especially right before they made the price jumps on it. So
Oh my god, I'm not right.
that's like crazy though, the fact that that Xbox really thought that they could increase the price of their fucking console that is like somewhat of a failure. But
Again, I don't feel like Xbox the console failure. I just feel like they don't
it
advertise it
just
as much as
yeah,
like how it
because
was before.
they're moving into the whole everything is an Xbox type shit.
Yeah,
But I will definitely say that it's just kind of like have the somewhat shit transition. I mean, compared to fucking Nintendo, still can't believe that shit.
500 bucks for a Switch too. I know.
Well, 500 if you buy a game with it, like either Mario Kart or Pokemon later this year.
I rather get Mario Kart and then
buy Pokemon
Yeah,
later.
Pokemon. Yeah, buy Pokemon later.
Valid, valid. Well, nowadays at least at least the Switch 2 is now like a little more easily accessible with the bundle too.
No, I know. I've been seeing them like restock more often than they did with the first Switch. But I think again, uh, like they were just trying to get it,
Get
out there.
yeah, because for anyone who hasn't seen and I was gonna report on this a few weeks ago, or at least last what would have been last week's podcast. Nintendo decided to increase the original Switch prices because fuck you. It's the only thing I see, and I think it's also because they're trying to like make up their quarterly financials. But even then, I'm like, that still doesn't fucking make sense. Like, why the original Switch?
I know, right? I'm like, what's the whole point of increasing the original Switch? Like, granted, I'll have my original Switch. I have my OLED.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's like I'm glad I got my OLED. I don't use it as much, even though I did get a game for it like a while ago, and I haven't even like completed the game yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
But
my Switch One is still like well, again, audio listeners ain't gonna see this, but it's like right there. It's where like my little like on one of my drawers. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, I might just like take this shit out and then just move it to like the living room, like if I want to play on the Switch. But even then, like, I mean, from what people are saying, like they say like a lot of the older games do run better. But I was like, okay, great, it's older games. So what about new games? That's the problem. I mean, I will say like what I might, I mean, what I could always consider doing at some point is like maybe could because the big thing for me, I want to know when are we getting a Switch 2 OLED? That I want to know because this is an old because the panel they're using is an older type of panel. I think it's an LCD panel,
don't fucking tell me that.
but I don't know. I a part of me is like I could just wait on the Switch 2, but then again I'm like I could just buy it as well. At least just get it and then like say like I quote unquote I upgrade to that OLED version. And I was like, well, the Switch 2 is now going into the living room.
But again, the Switch right now it's already what the Switch 2 is running 4K dock.
And it could run
But
higher frame rates as well. It's basically just like a. It has the some of the modern like console technology now.
yeah. Oh, see, look, I could order the Switch 2 now and it'll be ready for pickup by Friday, August 22nd.
I could literally just walk to my work and buy a Switch 2.
You guys have some?
Oh yeah, it's like I always like pass by there like occasionally like during my shifts, and it's readily available. There's not a lot of people buying them too. Like I swear to God, like before like that first week of the Switch 2 was constant, just sold out, sold out, sold out. Now it's just there.
I feel like people don't.
They don't really like play it as much.
I think it was like the hype of it coming out, but I think like after people got it and everything, they're like, eh.
Yeah, because because like the big thing about the Switch 2, or I heard this is a comparison I actually heard from a YouTube channel, or actually, well, not just YouTube channel, fucking specifically Maximilian's group. Someone said in their chat, that the Switch 2 feels like an iPhone upgrade. It's like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my god, it is an iPhone upgrade. There's like barely a difference. And I was like, holy shit, that's not a thing I would ever compare it to, but it is. The more I thought about it.
Honestly, I would have come. Yeah, I would have said the same thing.
It's an iPhone
To be
upgrade.
honest,
There's like barely games that came out this year. Like there's realistically like four games that are two of them already came out, and then obviously Pokemon's coming out, and assuming Metroid Prime 4 is releasing this year. Maybe?
and
But I mean, again, like I'm sure like people would probably be able to tell me, hey, like is the Switch? I would just ask, hey, is the Switch 2 actually worth it, or should I just like wait it out? Because right now I'm in the party of I can wait. Like I'm not in a rush to get it right now, especially when you got the Ally X that's gonna be coming out later this year.
I know I'm fucking thinking about it too because my shit is like I kind of want to get the Switch too, but the only reason I wouldn't get the Switch 2 is just for fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can wait till next year. Like I'll probably the time Duskbloods gets an actual date, then you'll probably see us. I'll probably have a Switch 2 by then. But even yeah, uh,
Yeah, you could still pre-order the fucking
the Ally
Switch 2
X.
Pokemon bundle. No,
Oh, the Switch 2.
LX.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be the holiday bundle for the Switch 2, or at least that's what's being projected.
Well, you could pre-order it now. Is letting me pre-order it now.
Does it have a date when it's going to release though, or is it just
October 16th.
okay? Yep, sounds about right. Yep, that's the holiday bundle right there.
Well, this the what you call it? Oh yeah, it's the Pokemon Legends Z through A,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think is a holiday. But again, it's
That
still because
look at the timing of
it's
it. It's in October. It's October
I know.
16th. So
Yeah, but mostly all Pokemon games come out in October though.
yeah, that's true. But that's I guess if you're gonna look at like Nintendo's like quarterly financials, that's usually what they classify as the holiday game for them.
Yeah, but at the same time, when it at the same time, the only thing I hate is that they're not doing like a special design like how they did it with the other ones.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe next year they'll start actually like doing designs for Switch 2, but even then, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because again, it does get sold out quickly, and then
Yeah. Plus, like those are more like for collector stuff because like I don't know if you still remember this for
yeah,
the Switch one, the like the Mario specific one where it had two red Joy Cons.
yeah.
I think that was the only time I was ever going to consider buying like a collector Switch, and that's it. But
It's
even
it's
it,
funny because I got my better collector Switch.
oh motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah, I got it for his birthday.
Ah, nice. Which one was it? The Mario one or was it a different one?
No, it was a different one. It was the Splatoon 3.
Ah, there you go. That's cool.
And it's funny because during that time I was working at the Target in Glendale,
Mm,
and then the uh I had like the phone number to one of the guys, and then the guy told me, "Hey, we have the like Switch, the Splatoon 3 like OLED. I think it was it the OLED model?
or
I think it
Splatoon
was the
2.
OLED model. No, because I remember they did like I'm actually gonna look it up
Well,
because
that's
it was the OLED Splatoon game. I
mm-hmm.
mean, it was like the for like one of the new ones. I
Yeah.
think it was.
Yeah. Like and it's funny too, speaking of like collectors, like kind of like collectors console stuff, like even like Ghost of Yote actually has like a they have like a whole they're having a whole rollout of like special edition like accessories. Like they have a controller for it and they also have covers for the PS5 Slim. and I think they have it for the Pro as well. But I don't have any of those right now.
Okay, it was the Splatoon 2 one. I mean Splatoon 3.
Hmm. I thought they were
Yeah,
on.
because it was
I didn't know they were on it. I thought they were on two the whole time, but okay.
I think two. I think they did have one for two, but I think it was like the different style of it.
Yeah,
But
probably.
the one I kind of hate that I missed out on was the Scarlet and Violet one, the Pokemon one.
Yeah, yeah, but although Scarlet and Violet, isn't that the one that kind of like runs poorly though on the Switch?
No, that's the one that bombed on the Switch because it.
It not just run poorly, bombed. Oh, I'm not surprised.
Well, I didn't feel like it ran poorly. I I
Might
just felt like it.
you might have been the lucky one then. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Because I kept the only thing I kept hearing was that Scarlet and Violet ran like shit on the original Switch, and and people were saying, "What's the update for it?" It's called a Switch 2. And I don't know
No,
how it
I
is on
think
that. So
I think it ran poorly on the old Switch, but if you did like the OLED Switch, it ran better. Because I had the OLED when I got the game.
hmm. Was there an actual like upgrade to the Switch when you on the OLED version?
I
Because I thought it was just a panel.
I feel like they did upgrade it, but not as much.
It's probably very small. Like it was. It's
Mhm.
probably a small difference.
Small difference, obviously.
Yeah, probably. But
But again, like I don't know, for Scarlet and Violet, I kind of felt like it bombed because it it didn't capture my attention like how fucking the other Pokemon games did.
mm, so it just wasn't as good of a game.
It wasn't as good,
Mm,
honestly. And I kind of get like why they're going back to remaking like the old Pokemon games. It's mostly because I don't think they could continue the story for Pokemon. I think like the last good one was Sword and Shield. I think they should have just stopped at Sword and Shield and then that's it, and just remade the other ones.
imagine.
Well, besides Pokemon Legends, because Pokemon Legends was good.
Well, you gotta remember this is the Pokemon company where usually
I mean,
they run the fucking bare minimum.
true. Not Legends. It was the Pokemon
Arceus.
Arceus. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a Pokemon Legends game.
No, but it's called Pokemon Arceus, not
Is it
Pokemon
just called
Legends.
Arceus? I thought it had a Legends title.
I honestly,
Yeah,
to be
maybe
honest, it's been a while.
maybe I'll put up an image. I don't know. I might be like very minimal on putting up images on this
Oh no,
podcast.
yeah, yeah. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Yep. I mean, but again, like we gotta also gotta kind of remind ourselves too with the ROG Ally. Remember, emulators are a thing too, so pirating the games and probably running it better than the actual hardware is always an option.
Which we do not support.
Do we not though? Especially when they're charging like so much.
We have to support the companies. Wink, wink.
I'll support.
Oh,
I'll only support certain companies like Sandfall and maybe Hazelight because I love Joseph Ferris. He's fucking hilarious. But, I guess to even though we kind of really didn't talk about like any of the actual topics we were gonna talk, I'll save that. I'll save those like big topics for another day. But I will say though, just to kind of like talk about upcoming things that are going to be happening in 8 days from now, actually. August 26th, very massive day for the gaming industry because we what should be ending is the console wars. Even though I think it's been dead for a while, but you still have the few that are still trying to protect it, even though it shouldn't fucking exist. Um, Gears of War Reloaded is coming to PS5, and Helldivers 2 is also coming to Xbox on August 26th.
I forgot about Gears of War. Gears of
Reloaded.
War.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I kind of low key forgot about it, and I was like, maybe I'll just like kind of. That'll probably be the reason I get back to Xbox. I'll just play it like here and there. I'm not gonna like make it my focus.
I think that was the reason because it's like I'm not gonna buy it on on
On P-
PlayStation.
I think the only reason I would buy it goes on sale because I think it's not even like a full price game. It's like $40, so that's not bad. But I would have,
Yeah, not just that, but I also got it for free.
yeah, we have it on Game Pass. But I think the thing I am a little curious about though is I want like my fingers are crossing that we just get they just randomly shadow drop like ports of 2 and 3 or they announce like remap or reloaded versions of those games. So I will play Gears of War 3 multiplayer if that gets announced for reloaded.
I is it three or I
Well,
think
either
4 or 5.
either 2 or 3 I would prefer. I mean, 5 is okay. It's not bad, but I think it's just okay for a multiplayer.
No, I think I prefer two. I think I'm where I prefer two.
Fair enough. Um
I say two because I started off at two.
Same. I started at 2 as well. But I think 3 is where I invested the most time into.
Oh fuck yeah! I invested all my time in three.
Yep. But it's a big day on August 26th for the gaming industry, and it's a win-win for everybody. The Helldivers get and the possibility that Helldivers may be getting ODST cosmetics because they teased it in their like latest trailer for Xbox, or they tease like an ODST shot. But
Um, I honestly believe they should just do it because again, the way they dropped in the pods is the same way you dropped in the pods
mm-hmm.
for Halo 3 ODS.
Yep, makes complete sense. Yeah, but and then I guess to just to wrap up, kind of like our early Black Friday just choices for just games in general or just anything gaming related. I have just a long ass list, but um, I would probably say in terms of like stuff to keep an eye out for. Lost Soul aside, which is coming out in like a few weeks, just like which is like a DMC style indie game. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. That's probably gonna have the multiplayer already added at that point. Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Gears Reloaded that we mentioned. I always will say Clear Obscure Expedition 33. You can get that shit on sale. I say fucking do it. Uh, any of the fighting games, Dead Stranding 2, Night Rain, First Berserker, Kazan. I'm not sure about Wu Chang personally, just because I wasn't too fond of the gameplay personally. But maybe I'll give it another shot because supposedly it gets a lot better, like the further you go through it. But even then, I don't know. We'll see. Ninja Gaiden 4, Mafia: The Old Country, anything with the Switch 2, Chronos, Silent Hill F, and Little Nightmares 3. And then that's just like a small list of things I would probably recommend for like or to keep an eye out for around Black Friday timing for like games and shit. I'd even say like try
I
to
thought
get.
Arc Raiders was free.
No, I think it's supposed to be last time I checked, I think it's supposed to be like an actual price game, but it could be free too for all I know. I haven't I haven't checked it cuz we'll see. If it does cost money then I would say still keep an eye out for it, but if it doesn't, that's even better.
Again, I think the only games that I probably might get, I feel like I'll fuck. I don't know if I should wait for Black Friday. I should just get them already. Will be Battlefield 6 and then
Valid.
Arc
That's valid.
Raiders.
Yeah, that's valid. Um, but yeah, and that's again that's just like a. Ooh, I probably should have added this, but also Tony Hawk's Pro Skater probably would probably keep an eye out for Black Friday. It should be on sale at that point.
It should be.
Um, but yeah, that's just kind of like my little list of like things to keep an eye out for Black Friday. Got until November, so that's what 3 months.
Yeah. Also Mario Kart. I feel like Mario Kart is gonna go on sale for fucking Black
I
Friday.
pray it does because Nintendo first parties never go on sale. Because fucking, I am still not believing the fact that it's $80. It's like, why is it 80?
Y-
Just cause.
Yeah, that's why I said I'd rather get the Mario Kart bundle
And
because if you
essentially
get
spend
the
$50 on it.
yeah, like you spend $50 on it. Not just that, but I think for the Pokemon one, it's
Isn't it the same price? It's like
I think it's
500.
cheaper. I think it's like, no, I meant like just like the game itself. I think it's
Oh, the
like
game itself, yeah. I think it's like 70. Same for DK. DK Bonanza. $70.
yep, $70.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because it's 70 for if you get on the Switch 2, but it's, I think 60 if you get on the original Switch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know if how that upgrade path works. So I cannot confirm nor deny it.
True. Not just that, but hopefully it's a decent upgrade.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah, definitely. But well, another day, another podcast. We definitely will wrap this one up. Um, just a lot of gaming talk and it's fun shit like that, man. Thank you, Kevin, for always joining the podcast. Always much appreciated.
I will be here next week too. Wait, are we doing anything next week?
We probably will be doing another pod next week, maybe later this week. I'm still debating on that, but
Then I'll be here next time.
well, we'll definitely be here next time. So, but anyways, thank you guys for listening or watching whatever I put up on the screen. We will be back for another podcast either later this week or next week. This is your host of the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space, Zero Requiem 14. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for future videos and the like. We'll see you next time. Take care, guys.